This next batch of Abraham Lincoln quotes on success are a bit more inspirational than the previous batch. We think you'll appreciate them, and hopefully, they'll inspire you to keep reaching for the stars. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. I don't think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Every man's responsibility is his own responsibility. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. I happen temporarily to occupy this big White House. I am living witness that any one of your children may look to come here as my father's child has. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. All that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Property is the fruit of labor, property is desirable, is a positive good in the world. That some should be rich shows that others may become rich, and hence is just encouragement to industry and enterprise. Let not him who is houseless pull down the house of another, but let him labor diligently and build one for himself, thus by example assuring that his own shall be safe from violence when built. I have a congenital aversion to failure. We live in the midst of alarms, anxiety clouds the future, we expect some new disaster with each newspaper we read. Labor is prior to, and independent of, capital. Capital is only the fruit of labor, and could never have existed if labor had not first existed. Labor is the superior of capital, and deserves much the higher consideration. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. Get books, sit yourself down anywhere, and go to reading them yourself. All I have learned, I learned from books. I don't know who my grandfather was, I am much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Truth is generally the best vindication against slander. No man is poor who has a godly mother. That some should be rich shows that others may become rich, and hence is just encouragement to industry and enterprise.